Hey guys, Ro Davis here, co-chairman of Black Coffee Political Alliance. In this segment, I like to talk about crime and violence in our communities. One of the things that comes to mind when I think about the crime, oftentimes when we hear it coming from the establishment, there's always a push to get tougher on crime or to create tougher sentencing or more stricter laws. But that's not really the answer. We don't need to get tougher on crime. We need to get tougher on poverty. Poverty is the mother of crime. And until we can deal with that root cause, we're going to continue to have violence in our streets. Here in Chicago, things have gotten worse and in unprecedented levels of self-destructive behavior, primarily because there is a lack of resources. If you look at the hardest hit areas with crime, they're also the hardest hit areas with poverty. And so our vision is to give violence a job. We need hammers, not guns. And I believe that the key to delivering that is the ability to empower black business. Black business is the answer to black unemployment. It doesn't make sense to us that we would be out of work with all the work that we have to do to rebuild our communities. I believe that the contract to rebuild Black America is our reparations. Regentrification is not a bad thing. The problem with it has been that we haven't been leading change. People from other races, from other communities, has been leading the progress in our communities, and we've been in the back seat. By the time we see that a new structure is being built or that new jobs have been created, we're on the outside picketing, begging for inclusion. Our goal is to stop that process and empower black entrepreneurs who are willing and who have the vision to create jobs and opportunities for our communities. We don't need to displace the people who live here. It is our blood that's soaked in these streets, and therefore it is our birthright, if you will, that we would rebuild the ghetto. But we need, and I want to say this very clearly, we need public resources. Other individuals are getting the lion's share of contracts. That's a problem. That is a political issue that we can only deal with when we organize ourselves into a voting bloc. Each one of us, as I've said in previous segments, has political capital. We call that our vote. We must organize that capital into one mighty vote, one mighty stand, and we have to be a stand, if you will, for regentrifying our communities responsibly and creating jobs and killing that violence that we see every day watching the news or on our timeline on Facebook, by giving that violence a job. Black Coffee seeks to make the critical difference. Thank you.